the base you use in Legends League has never been more important. At Town Hall 15, triples are really difficult, but there is a big difference between bases that are nearly getting triple but not quite, and bases like mine, which are very rarely getting nearly tripled. In fact, out of, I think I've used this now 5 days, I have been tripled twice. That is 2 out of 40 on defense. Absolutely insane. And I'm currently inside the top 1,000. I've been inside the top 1,000 for a few days. So this base is defending some of the best attackers that there is in the game. I'll just give you a look at some of the defenses there. That triple you saw was by one of the best Smash players in the world. So I don't even feel too bad about it. But there you go. There is the Legends League log, but let's get into some live replays. And honestly, I know a lot of you will just take the link and leave, but stay around for the replays if you want, because we're going to go over like how to set up your bases properly against all these entries. So here is the base here. You get a really good look at it. I want to say something quickly. This spell tower I have here is only level 1, so I only have the choice of running the Rage Tower. But I'm going to recommend to you all, and this is how I'm going to test if any of you are listening, run 2 poison towers. This is a double poison tower base. It works absolutely perfectly. Just have a look. Well, you'll see the value that the 1 poison tower gets. Imagine if there's 2 of them. Now, I will say in the final version of this base, I have moved the spell towers a bit. So you will actually notice the spell towers are now right here instead. And trust me, I prefer this. It works a bit better in my opinion. So, but it's basically the same base. So let's watch what Emran does here. So coming in with Blizzard Lalo. Blizzard Lalo obviously extremely popular at the moment. A seriously good army and something you have to think about defending. Here we go. This looks like a pretty safe Blizzard, doesn't it? Look at this, by the way. The Rage Queen does eat a Hound. But look at this. Bam. Double Sam. Easiest double Sam bait of my life. Everyone wants to try that because they want to see if they believe they can get the Town Hall without using the Warden ability. They will risk not getting it because, you know, then they're pretty much set up to triple. Won't quite get the scatter though. Still gets some solid value. But look at this, right? What's he got left in the base? How would you sui the Town Hall? Now, I believe he's about to make the correct decision on technically which way is the easiest to sui the Town Hall, but it's not going to work out that way because of one building, this monolith. This monolith looks like it's misplaced on the base, but honestly, it's absolutely insane. I love it. I could not recommend it enough. So, look at this. He wants to sui through this side because it's the most likely way to get the Town Hall, but look at it. It's a joke. How are you meant to get through all of this damage? And then we love this. We love this right here. Boom. Look at the radius. It's actually enormous. He's still got the Queen ability. Like, the Queen technically could have stepped in and got the Town Hall, but yeah, Queen is not gonna do very well in that poison effect, and it's all over Red Rover. Lalo's coming across. He pops the Warden, but we've got 2 sweepers up. Sweepers are super toxic on this. Super toxic. Eagle's still up. I really like that the Eagle and the Monolith are at complete opposite ends of the base. There's no way you can take them both down with your approach. You just have to accept one of them's going to be up late. And in this one, the Eagle put in work. Another extremely popular army at the moment is E-Drags. And I actually think E-Drags will go okay on this. There's some pretty good chains throughout the base. Not as good as some other rings, but there are some good ones. So, like, as you can tell, we've got the improved spell tower setup that I talked about before. This is the full proper base, by the way. This will be the one you get in the link down below. If you want to change it to the base you saw in the last replay, by all means. But yeah, have a look at the value this poison tower does on the top side, and imagine if there's 2 poison towers on this base. Now, the poison tower deliberately barely covers the Town Hall, because you don't actually want the poison tower shooting on top of the Town Hall, because then you're just going to get double poison effect. So it deliberately doesn't really cover it that well. Honestly, in a perfect world, I'd move it 1 tile up, but obviously there's a wall there. Look at that. Poison tower shoots, and look at everything gets slowed up here. It's ridiculous. His army's doing nothing. He's just lost about every balloon. Now, the balloons do just live with the help of the Warden. but like they are so weak, they go down quickly. Now we have E-Drags in the core. There, look at the Golem, by the way. The Golem explosion kills almost all the barbarians. It's absolutely wild. That's the defensive CC I'm running. Maybe you agree with it, maybe you don't. I'm loving Golem and 20 archers. The monolith on the top side is just a menace on this base. Just an absolute menace. What can you do versus a monolith? And that's what I like about the monolith on this base. You're not going to get it with your core push, right? Because everyone's coming in from this side because they want to get through the CC and Eagle. So that leaves the monolith up on the back end for your heroes to deal with, and good luck. Good luck dealing with that. The Queen ability goes off. The skeleton spell's timed perfectly to come out. And yeah, this Queen is done skis. Big defense for us there. Honestly, anything below 80% is an elite defense in my opinion. I can't believe this. I'm in the process of recording. We're in the process of recording this video. A base link video. And then I just get hit live. Let's have a look. Come on, you guys get a live defense. You get to see how good this actually is, this base. Maybe it's terrible. Guess we'll find out. 5 super archers. Oh, is that poison tower going to go down? Do not get the poison tower down. That would be less than desirable. Poison tower lives. Now, one thing to note. There's actually no builder huts near the poison tower. Maybe that's a base building mistake. What I do love is this Golem. The Golem is the best thing I've ever seen with this army. It's about to get wrecked, though. It's about to get wrecked. Now, notice that he had to use a Warden Blimp to get that Super Archer clone, so he doesn't have the Warden ability anymore, and that Golem just got wrecked. Maybe the Golem wasn't so useful there. Who knows? Sweepers, nice. Look at that. Sams are hitting. Those Sams are for Blizzards, obviously. Single wrecks the RC, because keep in mind, he uses all of his spells on that Super Archer blimp. Keep in mind, he used 2 clones. That's why he had like 7 Super Archers, right? Maybe even more. King ability finally goes off. Now, there's no giant bombs in that area. Obviously, giant bombs are very important at the moment. Oh, that's a king hit. That is beautiful. There's more Blizzard baits. I feel like Sams at the moment should just be used for Blizzards. They'll hit on air spam. And like Blizzards or Super Archer clones are extremely popular. Now, he doesn't have a Queen ability. I don't know how that got forced, but imagine if the Poison Tower got another shot off. That would be devastating. Damn, that's a shame. Now, there is no monolith on the back end here. It did get taken down. Is this going to be a triple? So you see the value of Super Archer clone. To be fair, Super Archer clone's very hard to stop with ring bases at the moment. Just because, you know, there's so much compact. You use your Warden ability and you got out the entire core. But as you can tell here, just not going to be enough. This multi is going to stay alive. So a little closer than maybe we'd like. But figured I'd give you guys a live replay so you can get an idea of just, you know, I didn't handpick this. This just happened to me. Super Bowler Smash is also incredibly common. In fact, I'm doing it myself. I'm having pretty reasonable success. How would you Super Bowler this, smash this base though? So Flame Flinger down the bottom. We do have a Mortar there, but I think he's just going to tank it. There's not really much you can do to stop that. You could swap the Mortar or put it back a tile, but then you just chain it off the Wizard Tower. It's something I could probably improve on the base, but I'm not really in a rush to improve. The Mortar will still get like 2 shots off here, and that in my opinion is nearly enough. There's already a defensive hero down there to help out. Now, as you can tell, because the Eagle is so free, everyone's coming from this Eagle side. Because you can't Water Walk that Monolith, A, because the Monolith does too much damage, but B, because of the tankage in the area, obviously can't Flame Flinger a Monolith. So, like, everyone Water Walks here, and they're all doing the same smash. They're all doing the same smash, which makes it really easy to predict. Honestly, thinking about it right now, maybe we should change the sweepers up. That would be something to think about. There's definitely improvements that can be made on this base. There's improvements that can be made on any base. It just depends how much work you're willing to put in. I'm just telling you, the base as it is does really well. But I'll be playing with it once I release it, because obviously, you know, once a base goes big, I want to change it up a little bit if I'm running the same thing. Look at the Tornado here, holding back the troops, and that Town Hall Poison hits hard. I can't see where the poison tower poison is, but yeah, look at this. All the troops getting wrecked, and you can see the poison towers hitting the healers at the moment. Queen's on the bottom side, barely alive. The flame flinger down the bottom has opened. Now, it looks like we've gotten through the base, and then look at this monolith. Just destroys the queen, and she dies through her ability. That monolith range is enormous, and it just comes in at a perfect time on the back end, and then we got 2 back end multis. The RC's up the top here. She's still got her ability. But look at this. The king on the back end of this base is also really strong. RC does her best, but look at this. We got a builder hut on the monolith. That's quite important, that builder hut on this base. And yeah, look at that. What can you do? He put in a pretty good effort here, I will say that. But until this starts tripling, I'm not, like, we might change the sweepers. That's about the only thing I'm looking at changing at the moment. Otherwise, we're pretty happy with this all so far. Okay, we've got a Warden Blimp here with the double clone. By the way, have a look. Obviously, he's coming into the Rage Tower side, not the Poison Tower, but once you have 2 Poison Towers, you're chilling. You also saw 2 Sams hit that Blimp. Like, this wouldn't have worked. This would not have worked if he didn't use that Warden. Obviously, the Warden will die. Will he? No, maybe keeps him alive. But look at the value of the Super Archers here. This is a really good Super Archer Blimp. Like, I'll give credit to this guy. He got a huge chunk of base. But was it enough? Here's the thing. Here, at Town Hall 14, this is enough. At Town Hall 15, this isn't enough. We'll see shortly. We will see. We don't have a Warden, keep that in mind. So essentially what he's going to do, use the heroes at the start to set a funnel, and then he's going to actually use the dragons to funnel the heroes further inside the base. There goes the RC ability. Poison Tower. It's actually not a great Poison Tower hit because we use the RC ability, but it's still hitting nicely. And honestly, I think that's done more work than an Invis Tower would in that situation, because it doesn't really matter if those troops are invisible. Also, look, the poison effect is still hitting multiple seconds later, and it's definitely doing more than a Rage Tower would, in my opinion. Now, look at this. This hit actually looks really good at this point. The King ability goes off. He was tanking the Monolith, and now he dies. Look at it, though. These Barbs would have done a great job tanking the Monolith, except for the fact that we have a giant bomb there. Sam comes up. Queen is on the Monolith, but it's not enough. It is not enough. The Monolith is an absolute beast on the back end. The only thing I could think of that I should do to protect it more is put another skeleton right here. Then it would be nigh on impossible. I'm pretty happy with the skeletons on the base as current though. But yeah, look at that. The Monolith on the back end. I'm sure you probably doubted at the start, like, shouldn't that be in the core? But because it's not in the core, a lot of Super Archer clones aren't getting it. And there you are. You have the base. You've seen it versus different strategies. Obviously, you can tell it had a really good day yesterday inside the top 1,000. I'm not that good at offense, but, you know, we knew that already. Let's hope I have another good day today. But yeah, there you are. Base link video for you all. And I should actually thank the person who built this base in the first place. This base was built by General X. He is a builder for Blueprint. I'm obviously partnered with Blueprint. I will link the Blueprint YouTube in the description down below. Make sure you go subscribe there because you'll still see plenty of content of me, obviously. And then I'll also link down General X's Twitter. And if you want to buy a base from General X, just go to the Blueprint website and order a base there and select him as the option. But that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you'd like to see more base link videos, let me know down in the comments below. But until then, I'll see you guys soon.